We call it Gaia.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of
Hades,
a fully
at the
automated
bottom.
terraforming system is that it can build itself. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
Hell yeah. Hey everybody!
My name is Solid, and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. We're continuing with the main quests. Keep in mind, we're actually still playing on the hardest difficulty. I like to remind you of that. If I go to settings right here, ultra hard, hell yeah. So this is gonna be difficult. Okay, other way, over here. Let's quick save. I went ahead and actually bought some ridgewood so I can make arrows. I ran out recently, and also sold a bunch of stuff so I have room. If I find some loot, you know. Hey, a random box.
I've got all the best.
I'm stealing your shit. Okay.
You'll regret.
Oh, we're in the right place. Cutscene, baby. Oh no, it's this one. Come on, I don't have to worry. I'm so good at this game. Come on. It stomps and 3 people are like flying everywhere. Silence, you're gonna have to speak up. It's so loud over here. So how do I get down there? Maybe use the stairs? No? Are we going up or down? What does the map say? We're going over there. There's something over there. Is that like a door or a bridge or whatever? Can I get there? Yes. Why don't I just turn around and look?
The focus network was entirely successful.
Hey, let's save again.
Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment.
All right, silence. Circulate. Let's actually have a read. Quest. Main. Deep Secrets of the Earth. Aloy explores the ancient ruins beneath the Citadel and unravels the unbelievable truth of Project Zero Dawn.
Outlanders, if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here. Filthy mercenary bottom feeders.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
I hear the shadow.
Talk about peer pressure. We're just following the crowd.
Okay, well.
I'm interested in what those guys are doing. Wait for me. Where are you going? Let's check. Another cutscene. Damn, I like my new clothes.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman.
What's up with the frickin' goofy hats all the time? Like, come on.
The one true Sun King.
What is that?
The light in shadow. Whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
Wow.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think?
And I'm running around with 15,000 in my back pocket. And I'm getting in a fight for a lousy 500.
provoke the ire of
Love
the
your
sun in
hair.
full blaze.
Thank you.
You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside.
But he refused
I'll
to
be waiting.
surrender when discovered
Kinda busy.
and fled. And in doing so, demonstrated wanton disregard for the safety
We both know
of
you're
the
no killer for
king's
hire.
subjects.
Uthid is innocent. So come see
Go
me
forth then,
while there's still
outlanders,
time to save
and
him.
do the will of the sun.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry
Ooh,
about the
ee-ah-ee.
Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting
Yeah,
important to
do
pay
that.
attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
Well, the Kestrels.
Behave yourself. They want us to see this, boy. It makes quite an
insane.
impression.
Hardly.
They're going to see me.
You underestimate the ease of hiding in plain sight.
Okay, we're going over there. Back to the Kampuru Fire. All right. The green tent.
The food is from Dowager Queen Nasadi, little ones. Her Highness knows times are hard and helps when she can. Eat. Bring some home for your families, if you have one.
Ooh, burn.
I've heard whispers about you. Rides machines, fancy spear, delightful freckles. Some even say you
Freckles
have
are cute.
conscience. How extraordinary.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Karja.
My name is Vanasha. For
Vanasha.
now, all you need to know is that I'm a whisper of reason in this howling pit of insanity.
I know how that feels.
I'm sure you do. And so does Uthid. He's a good man, so naturally the Shadow Karja want to murder him. I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the Green Climb. It won't take those mercenaries long to find him. He could use some help, if you're so inclined.
Who are you? Who? Remember that song from the CSI show?
Stop being evasive and tell me who you really are.
Stop being evasive? You might as well tell me to stop being charming. It's impossible, but I like you, so I'll tell you a secret. I have friends in Meridian, and I like to do favors for them when I can. Uthid might be of use to them, if he survives.
Why help Uthid?
How do you know Uthid is innocent?
I'm excellent at making inquiries. Look, he feeds orphans from his own rations and personally punishes anyone who hurts the old or infirm. The idea that he would try to kill Edelman is ridiculous. He must have found something that can embarrass the priesthood. Otherwise, Bahavas wouldn't risk marking such a well-regarded man for death.
The Green Climb?
What makes you think he's on the Green Climb?
He knows he'll be pursued, so he needs a hideout that's both familiar and defensible. He once single-handedly held off an entire bandit clan in those foothills. My guess is that he'll fall back on what worked before.
Okay, I'll do what I can.
I'll do what I can for Uthid. But what about you?
What about me what?
What will you do while I risk my life?
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall. They mark the start of the Green Climb. Good luck.
All right.
Three dead trees. Just like Vanasha. These tracks lead up that rise. Must
Tracks.
be the Green Climb.
Sweet. I feel like this mission didn't get much attention from who made it. We'll see cutscenes. All right. Do I have to fight them? They're right there. It's so annoying to shoot at them because they're like right outside my field of vision. I hate fighting these Glinthawks. Thank you. Could you get over here so I can shoot you? Thank you. And it's out of... Okay. Wow. That went great. Ah.
All right.
Nice.
Where do you go from here?
Now that's done. I'm doing this now.
Everything useful.
Highlight track. Okay.
It took down a Ravager. Not an easy kill, but worth it for the parts.
Cling. Reload. Very good.
Dead Watchers.
You're so high up. Yes, I am. Ooh. I'm playing the quest, damn it. Of course I'm recording.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price on your head, Uthid. I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on, then.
Another silly hat.
This is a trick. It's a good one. You've earned your kill.
Okay. And now I just kill him. No. Medicine. I'm grabbing your stuff, Uthid. Thank you very much.
No tricks. Just talk.
All right. Speak.
I want to know what happened at Sunfall. What really happened.
All right. For weeks, each dawn in the tent city came with a new death. Always in their sleep, no struggle. The old, the infirm, sometimes the young. Those who couldn't fight for the cause. I should have realized then it was a culling.
Who would do such a thing?
They thought it was a curse, an evil spirit. But it was only a man. And a silent poison. It took time to catch him, but we did. We brought him before Bahavas for the sun's judgment.
The High Priest Bahavas? He's the one who put the bounty on you.
Yes. He thanked me for my diligence, then had his guards release the villain. You see? It was he who ordered the culling. Then they turned on us. Should have died with my men, so their loyalty meant something. 20 years I gave to the sun. For what? Malice and murder? As for honor, sacrifice, true sacrifice, the kind priests and rulers know nothing of? It's all a fat joke.
If it's honor you seek, the Sun Karjas seem trustworthy. A little stuck up, maybe, but trustworthy.
Those Karja once raided your Nora lands. Raided every land we could reach. It was the sun's will. I did what I was told. Others did worse. But as their captain, I had...
Uthid, I don't care what you did. I can't absolve you.
This feels like a side quest for some reason.
Ways. You could too.
Perhaps. Avad doesn't understand what the sun demands of its soldiers.
Perhaps he understands it too well.
Now you sound like the blameless Murad.
I can believe you're a good man. But why go with the Shadow Karja in the first place? Why serve them?
Because of Itaman, of course.
Well?
He was the one true Sun King.
Itaman's just a child.
Yes. An untainted...
But it's a main quest.
I believed he was pure.
It's so weird.
They used him. Used our faith. I can see that now. No shadows under a noonday sun. Bahavas didn't need to disgrace my name. I did it myself, serving a rotten throne.
Time to go.
Someone wants to get you out of this. A woman named Banasha. But first, we need to get you out of here.
What are you? You look like a hunter. You give orders like a soldier who's been out... Mercenaries. Think they'll all line up to tell me I'm innocent?
Should have stayed on the plains, Karja! The mountains belong to us! Key Cook's killers!
Boing. Boing.
Like if I look at this quest, side quest, what? Oh, I was supposed to climb down over there.
The woman who was talking to me told me to go to the green tent outside. That was a side quest. So she fooled me. I was fooled. So stupid.
I'm so stupid. Yeah. I don't care. We're doing this now. Oh, come on. There we go. Finally. Last shot.
Stash supplies up above.
I don't feel like even looting these guys. I can't even get up there. All right. So this is a cutscene.
Up and over. Grab what you can while we still have time.
Blah, 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 blah. Huh.
What a nice cutscene. Heal up. Ridgewood. Sure. Okay. So the next cutscene started once I looted everything? I guess.
A robust defense is the most satisfying to break. All right, Marvels. We brought the priest out here, so let's put on a show for him.
Silly hat.
I know that, Hood. We've unfinished business, Bahavas and I. This will be difficult. I think you rallied to a lost cause.
I don't intend to die today, Euthid.
I did. But you're starting to change my mind.
Boom! Ha! Bam! One more. Oh, I missed. Come on. Ow. There we go.
That's the last of the marvels.
Yes.
Bahavas thought he had enough fodder to keep him safe. Now
Okay.
for justice.
There we go.
Will you come with me?
Another cutscene. Just climbing a ledge. I'm so warm, it's crazy. Oh. And then he just walks away. Cut to here. Up and over. He didn't say anything this time.
This won't be easy. Bahavas still has his personal guard.
Okay. I have 6 health potions. If I need them. Ugh.
The snow's got a bite out here.
Meow, 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 meow.
Across there and we'll have him.
Okay. Come on. Come on.
I had to come
More
here
fighting.
myself to
What a boring
end your
quest.
suffering, Uthid, and mine. The Outlanders led us here, and now that they are dead, their price is most affordable. But enough with needles. It's time for blades. Remove them from the sun's sight.
I've already been playing for half an hour and I haven't made any progress on the main story yet because I left the main quest for this frickin' side quest. I'm just gonna blow them up. Take that. Another one. There we go. Good. Keep staggering him.
Kill the traitor! Kill Nora!
I can't see you. There you are. Oh, okay. Good job. Now let's talk to the bad guy. Another one of these. Seriously? So the other guy is up there and he just walks slowly, turns around. Okay. The guy behind him tried to send all his men
Whatever deal you
for
work
us
out with him, I'll
to kill
double
us.
it. More than
And he
double
didn't
it.
say a word until we both got up.
I'm tired of this.
Kinda weird.
madness. The lies and the violence and your cheap scented oils. I don't suppose you'd kill yourself.
I had to. I had to. Prune the weak, or all the Karja in Shadow are doomed.
This solves nothing. But may the sun find some worth among your drying bones.
Wasn't that the guy in the main quest who spoke? Right before we went outside? Yeah, the same ledge cutscene 3 times. That's right.
That was quite a fireworks show.
But the first one was different because he said something up and over.
I was busy.
I remember that.
What do you think happened to Yan Shund, the other mercenary band? And I had to organize passage to Meridian for a wanted man.
But they could have just
Give us a
made
moment,
it like a normal climb up the ledge. They didn't have to make it a
You've had
cutscene, you know?
Quite a day. I never imagined Bahavas would blunder into his own trap. His death opens up wonderful possibilities. Remember Edaman and Nasadi, the Child King and his mother guarded like hostages at Sunfall? With Bahavas gone, no one will be watching them. I want to get them out. And I could use your help.
Kidnapping the Sun King of the Shadow Karja is no small task.
It's not kidnapping. They want to go to Meridian, to safety.
How do you know that?
I've been posing as Nasadi's handmaiden. She's scared. For herself, of course, but mostly for Edaman.
What's going to happen to Uthid now?
Don't worry. You gave him a second life.
Anyone watching this on YouTube, just let me know if it's okay if I make longer videos. Because
advisor. Hopefully he can help Avad
they can get
finish the Shadow Karja
a bit lengthy.
with as little bloodshed as possible.
What's going to happen at Sunfall now that Bahavas is dead?
I think of Bahamas when I hear the name Bahamas. Not that crazy though, right? But Bahamas. It would be nice to go there.
Oh, it will be glorious. The priests will panic. There'll be infighting, skullduggery, and backstabbing as they wrangle for power. Best of all, they'll be distracted.
Bahamas!
Your life brought misery, but your death is a flower that blooms in abundance.
What can I do to help?
What do you need to get Nasadi and Edaman out of Sunfall?
With Bahavas dead, Sunfall is the easy part. I'll handle that. The big fuss will be crossing the border to the Sundom. Find my friend, Three-Toe Huadiv, near the branded shore.
Three-Toe Huadiv.
Sweep the path, so all you have to do is wait for me.
If this Huadiv has already cleared the area, why do you need me?
Contingencies, little huntress. Something will go wrong, and I need protection I can count on. You.
I'll try not to disappoint.
Thanks for the faith.
The Nora said you would help me. Are we bound for Meridian?
So,
Tell me if
okay.
you want to go, my dear?
What choice do I have?
None at all. I was just being polite.
Okay, let's go to the quests again. Main and activate show on map. We're gonna climb down here. I can't travel there though. So I guess we're going there, and then we're going like up here and through and through and through and through. Yes. That was a kind of boring side quest, guys. Please just let me know if I get sidetracked, because I want to focus on the main story. I want to finish this frickin' game, and then if we finish it on New Game Plus on the hardest difficulty, so we get the last 2 trophies, which I'm after, we can like stream the rest of the side quests, and I'll try to 100% this game. It would be nice. It would be cool. So Are we climbing down?
The balustrade. It's a short drop
Over there.
from
Okay.
Boing, 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 boing. Okay.
Oh, what are you doing? Stop it. Ah. I could have fallen down. Okay. Okay. Doing good.
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Enter. Silence just told us no distractions. And that's the first thing that happened during this video.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until Honora
I thought we were going in the middle.
East. And voila.
Maybe this is the way to get there.
Secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Oh, that looks cool.
Identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Yeah, that's right.
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
Oh, Jesus.
I underestimated you.
That was pretty smart. Pulling the Sobek card. The mountain is parting, guys.
Guess you can't have everything.
That will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
Okay.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Okay. Now we're, yeah, I'm Sobek. Open up. Boom, boom, boom. FBI, open up.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
We found it. It only took us 4 years.
Facility diagnostics.
That's how long ago I uploaded the first video of this game to my YouTube channel.
So,
I'm ashamed.
what was this room?
Can I check the thing that I just found? I was too slow. Where's the exclamation point? Oh, bitty bitty. Here it is. The Sun Kings? Was that the one I found right now? No, maybe this one. Lounge staff. Yeah, probably this one. This morning's unfortunate incident with Dr. Popovich. Or Popovich? No, Popovich. Popovich, yeah. Is another example of reception's need for additional support. We appreciate that Zero Dawn is an immensely complicated project, but as the staff who serve on the front line, we're tired of being neglected, as we have already requested. Yeah, that was really distracting. I'm sorry. We're tired of being neglected. As we have already requested, we need human translators fluent in Polish, for example, security staff who can subdue enraged embryologists? Embryo scientists. And dermal sedatives to calm persons who are screaming in Polish while hurling chairs and vases at reception staff, for example. Yes, most of the candidates are reasonably calm and well-behaved, but we need help handling the exceptions to that rule. Please respond. Okay, Polish people are going crazy.
Have a look around.
Let's check everywhere, guys. Ooh. Yeah, that's the door. Titanium meta-alloy gene-locked entry via identiscan. Oh, there's another one. I'm gonna scan it from here. We need support too. Reception staff continues to require additional support managing ZD candidates. When they arrive at the facility, many are frightened or confused. Some are highly agitated. These are not the sort of persons who are accustomed to having information withheld from them. At minimum, we need human translators. The language bots, I guess that's what LANG stands for, are not sufficient. And mild sedatives for the extreme cases, and any and all support would be welcome. Perhaps you could start by responding to one of these mails. Yeah.
Keep that for
It's
later.
pretty annoying when you're sending texts and emails and you don't get an answer, right? Been there. Hello. Anybody home?
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
Ooh, nice. Boing. That is like fossilized. It looks like rock. I don't think we can open that. What's over here? That's one box for us. And that's the one we just read. Restock or else. It's a new one. For the 5th time, please restock the lounge's selection of herbal teas. If I have to listen to one more egghead throw a tantrum because we're out of the organic cucumber mint or blackberry sage varietals, I'm gonna lose it. Please respond. And this time, no tempest in a teapot or steep demand jokes, okay? Restock the tea. Dang it. What's this? Soundproofing? Would it be possible to improve the soundproofing between VR1 and the lounge area? Most of the candidates stay quiet during the presentation, but the ones who scream or sob can be plainly heard by candidates waiting their turn in the lounge. Just a thought.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
Ooh. Okay.
What was this place?
A holographic...
Mushrooms.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late.
Yeah.
Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its
started multiplying.
Continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century.
Crap.
At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait.
Aloy looks really serious.
There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat.
Yeah.
This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies.
The corruptors.
To inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle.
The one to the left. Right here.
Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. 0 Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new
Elizabeth.
After. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
So the machines started multiplying when their
That doesn't make sense.
evil glitch started
To exist.
He said it could not
taking over the AI.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Yeah. There's still vegetation and animals outside. So the robots didn't completely take over the Earth. But the Hades voice we heard in the last episode
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
is still trying to take over.
Kill it.
What is this place?
Oh, this sucks.
2?
1, 2, 3. Oh, nice. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go here, outfits, and I'm gonna use the Sneakalicious outfit. Hee. What about this guy? He has a track over here. That's good. Move. Move, damn it. Here we go. Ugh. The other guy's over there. You take him down with an arrow? Yes! Okay, last guy. Has a track as well. Peeking around the corner. Oh yeah, baby.
We're too close to electronic to stop us now.
Nice.
What do they contain?
What's this? Voice recording.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not
Captain Jack Sparrow.
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Harris said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
Right. Another data.
Look, let's
Audio
cut the
data.
mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the
Secret
Odyssey?
tunnel.
The multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow, and you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Okay. Voice recording.
Is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people. They feed off them?
Not just people, all organic matter.
Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel.
In a word, yes.
Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here?
No, Doctor.
Please, tell him Tom Pike wants a word. Now, get off! Get off! Doc, please! You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
Yeah. So this is the biggest problem. The robots are consuming all the biomatter, turning it into fuel, because the AI wants to survive and doesn't care how it does it. So it started eating everything. The robots started eating.
Want to discuss?
Whew. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, it was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
No, I don't need the ringtone, thank you.
A little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place. You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
Yeah. Last one. Brad.
Who previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the Chariot Line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
No. I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
Scary.
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future. What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn.
This quest is exponentially more interesting
Underground facilities to hold it all.
than that side quest in the beginning.
We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of
Hades,
a fully
at the
automated
bottom.
terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions,
Hades, right
all
there.
these pieces that you'll be working on fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the
I think
tech
Hades
and
is the one that got corrupted.
how we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stock.
So some of the steps have been working properly.
And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
Hell yeah.
Whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how'd it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
And Hephaestus, taking over Cyan. I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Yes. Let's keep digging. I want to hear this again. Text log, some more reading. Oh my god. Okay. Do you want me to read these? These? You are now in possession of information regarding the true nature and purpose of Project Zero Dawn, classified far above top secret. As such, we regret that you cannot be allowed to leave this facility. There are 3 options available to you at this point. Please consider each carefully. I almost said gracefully, but yeah. Trained counselors are standing by to assist you in making your choice. I bet I bet it's better to actually read everything if you want the lore story. 1. Participation. You will be assigned to a sub-project team based on your area of expertise. You should be aware that the way forward will be difficult and the project's outcome is uncertain. You will be expected to work a minimum of 80 hours per week. That's 200%. And your communications with family members will be strictly limited and monitored in real time. Upon successful completion of the project, you and your immediate family, or 2 persons of your choosing, will be transferred to the Elysium, sealed habitat, to live out the remainder of your natural lives. This is so dystopian. Jesus. Indefinite detention, number 2. Should you choose to decline participation in Project Zero Dawn, you will be confined indefinitely. You will be given 48 hours to reconsider, after which your decision to refuse participation will be considered irrevocable. Every reasonable effort will be made to make your term of confinement, yes, as comfortable as possible, but you will not be permitted contact with the outside world. And death within 18 months due to the Pharaoh Plague is inevitable. When the Zero Dawn facility is abandoned, detainees who wish not to opt for medical euthanasia will be released. So you either work for them or you get put in like a prison and die 1.5 years later. Number 3, medical euthanasia. The information you have just received understandably calls into question the purpose of continuing to live. If you would prefer to end your life at this point, pain-free medical euthanasia is available. A 48-hour waiting period is required, during which time you may instead opt for participation or confinement. Please notify a counselor when you are ready to make your choice, or if you have further questions. That is super dark. I don't like that at all. What are these? Oh, okay. That's the hologram that we watched. These are the ones we listened to before. And that's all of them. What's the other one? More text. Let's go. For debriefing and after presentation 2. It is vitally important that candidates choose to participate in Project Zero Dawn voluntarily and knowingly, without additional coercion and without value judgment on the part of the counselor. Confirm for candidates that they were selected due to their skill sets and accomplishments. Emphasize that their dedicated participation in Zero Dawn will increase the project's chances of success. Frame participation in Zero Dawn as an opportunity to respond actively in the face of an overwhelming threat. Candidates may question the fairness of their selection, validate such objections as normal, even admirable responses. So many difficult words, guys. This is not my main language. Jesus. Emphasize the value of candidates' expertise to the future, not just of humanity, but terrestrial life as a whole. Likewise, candidates may balk at the morality of extending their lifespans and those of loved ones beyond 0 day. Validate their hesitation. Acknowledge that while the reward of Elysium is not fair, it will be earned. If possible, redirect their ethical misgivings towards greater commitment to the project. When candidates challenge the plausibility of Project Zero Dawn, permit them to review Dr. Sobek's presentation as many times as they wish and allow access to supplemental articles G01 through P20. Allow them to suspend the interview to fully process this documentation. A significant minority of candidates will elect for medical euthanasia. It is important to receive this decision kindly and without judgment. Advise them of the 48-hour waiting period during which counselors will be available to discuss their decision. Emphasize that euthanasia will not occur without repeated consent when the procedure is scheduled to take place. No one will be euthanized against her or his will. Candidates who elect indefinite detention must be informed that they have 48 hours to reverse their decision, after which the decision, boom, 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 corrupted. Yeah, after they decide, they will go through with whichever they choose. That's pretty scary.
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do,
Mama, ooh. What's this?
I hashed it out with them. What the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this, and then...
Good night.
Charles Ronson running the show.
Can I
respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the... Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel.
Oh, come on. How can I miss that? It's so annoying. Whew. Okay, great. We didn't die.
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
What's this?
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't.
Okay.
Heck, it's so unnatural to be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian.
Here we go.
His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium,
They were talking
we should both be here now.
on top of each other.
And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair, not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
Okay, let's check it out. Up, left, down, right, up. Up, left, down, right, up. I need a power cell. Maybe I can grab this one. No, that's not a thing. But that, no, that opens up that door over there. I have to, let's do this one. Start with this one.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
Yep. Yeah, that door. Good. Mm-hmm. Look, a ladder. Just what I needed. Nice.
This'll come in handy.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Emitter. That's what I needed. Install, baby.
That should do the trick.
Up, left, down, right, up.
That door open.
Up? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. It's upside down. So it's down, left, up. Oh, that's so dumb.
That did it.
There we go.
Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Eclipse. They're here.
I should go get a... Yeah, the text. Thank you. Thank you, Kat.
It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
There's so many of them.
So much for avoiding contact.
I can't go back. Damn it. 1, 2, 3 guys.
By the sun!
Nice. That's how you do it. Oh no.
Who's there? We're just getting started.
Oh, come on.
Elevators not.
That's the last of them.
I wanted to hit the silent strike, but I couldn't.
Structural failure. Repeat.
Or not.
Oh no. No! No!
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Nice. Health potions. They will come in handy. Oh yeah. We're going up. Maybe through here.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus.
Oh.
As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple.
Yeah, I noticed.
So, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. perfect.
So the AI decided the design.
Justice isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it. If Hephaestus was part, I've seen these shapes before.
Oh.
But of course, the birthing place.
I made her stop talking. It triggered the next sentence, so I missed one. She was on currently. Okay. Staircase. I'm coming up, so you better get this party started. Remember that song? Meow.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's sealed off. There's more clips.
Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge.
Shush, be quiet. They haven't noticed me yet. No, I'm the only one who can see this, by the way. I have the focus.
International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third,
that's a lot of data.
And encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge.
How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse.
It's so annoying when they talk on top of each other.
You of all people should know that.
Thank God for subtitles. So where is that? Is that okay? No! No, 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 no. Ah! Shit.
She's gone! You can't evade the...
The last of them. Alone once more.
What should have been a cave of mirrors.
Only because I missed the guy on the top. Up here. Boink, 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 boink. And we're going... This looks like a maze, almost. Right. Climb, climb. How do we get there? Let's check the map. Okay. We have to go this way.
Welcome.
Jeez. Oh.
Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over.
All right.
Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct? And how's it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh titan getting worshipped by the eclipse like some kind of god?
If Hephaestus went rogue, why not Hades too?
That's what I'm thinking, but why? Looks like the only way onwards.
Yep.
Welcome to Eleuthia,
Okay.
the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors.
It sounds more glitchy.
Nurture and inculcation during early child development, all of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Si vous êtes prêts, let us begin. That was French. Wait. Oi, oi, oi. Boom. So we're basically just running around looking at
Cradle facilities.
explanations of all the different
Elizabeth said
branches
a
of Gaia.
generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
Yes,
There's only one way to be sure.
I believe.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Yep.
Looks like it used to hold something. Some component that got removed.
Nice. Ooh, supply crate. Odyssey has failed. I know I missed a bunch of these, but I'm gonna go back someday and get them all. Maybe. Elizabeth Sobek, all alphas. Odyssey has failed. All. Some terrible news, I'm afraid. Bar Zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive spun up to depart the solar system. The ship, its crew, its cargo of zygotes and seeds, its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. Zero Dawn is now the only hope for the continuation of the human species in earthly life. We must succeed. Elizabeth. All right. What's this?
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
Why don't I remember this?
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
I'm gonna blow myself through them. Like, blow them up. Uh-oh. Hello. No! Okay. You got bombs. I got bombs. Maybe this is a cutscene.
Still alive. Good.
And I get captured?
I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child. My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun.
Oh, I remember now. This is when we fight.
When Jiran was murdered. Even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along.
My stuff is in that box.
When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, This pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I'm a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
Trying to bore me to death?
If you're gonna go on babbling like this all night, could you just kill me now?
Oh no, we're in no hurry, you and I. Not now.
Maybe some physical torture to distract me from your voice?
At that moment, on the mountain, I aimed to kill you with dispatch, and yet did not. Why? This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate...
Pretty cool necklace, bro.
Bahavas. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
You're a fool.
You're an idiot.
Dumb.
Idiot. But an idiot. All this talk of destiny and fate. I'm sure Hades speaks the same language, doesn't he? You're being played for a fool. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely
we're not gonna die.
You've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then go in this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
Fight me, bro.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal.
I really like their eyes.
Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land.
Beautiful
I ordered every
eyes. Yes.
I was hoping to catch you there, but alas,
Beautiful
seems to have been unnecessary.
Yes.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case,
eyes.
I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus, such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
Boing. Boing.
So, see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Oh my god, oh my god. We're gonna have a big fight now. We're gonna do fine. Grr.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are
Like
over.
Colosseum.
A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
Uh-oh.
Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth.
Alright.
Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
Okay, what am I gonna do? I got nothing.
I'll never beat that thing with my weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. It's down.
Hell yeah. So cinematic. She's quickly just undressing and putting on the outfit. There you go.
Hey!
Yes, hey! Hey, baby! I'm gonna go with the Shield Weaver on this one. Yep. And we should actually change the weapon as well, the right one. No. No, the Ropecaster is good. Let's actually bind it. Bind it, shoot it, blow it up. Yep, sounds good.
Guess who got our weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! That canister on its belly. Looks important. Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with its lift attacks. Freeze canister on its head.
Oops.
Quiet, let's set it off.
Hey, there it is. We beat it, and we didn't die, and we didn't cheat. Hell yeah. Oh my god, she lived. I can't believe it.
Silence!
Easy.
Shadows, kill her. Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Yeah, coward. Is it the Kool-Aid guy? No, it's Silence. Nice. Oh, that's cool. He actually did scream silence like a couple seconds ago. Nice. I wanted the cutscene to beat them. Was that the quest? Are we done? I guess so.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
Oh my god.
Making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
I actually think the one he just quoted right now is from when Aloy was a little girl. And we were in that very first cave where she found her focus. And that was the first ever thing she scanned. That's pretty cool.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yes?
How'd you find me?
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
You can also override machines?
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans, though of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess.
It's a good thing Silence is a good guy and not an enemy.
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the eclipse, not that you knew the man who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right.
Gotta help the Nora.
I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora's sacred land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy.
Yeah. Awkward silence there for a second. I wouldn't say Silence is a good guy. Just both our interests are lined up. Yeah. Like he's not he's the enemy of our enemy, right? Let's just say that.
When you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake,
I think that's good.
There is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who.
Yeah! Yeah! Later, dude! A lot of dust in the wind right here. Let's put on the face mask. What's this? Oh yeah. This kestrel armor will make for a good disguise and steals its wear against blinding effects. Okay. Highly customizable. So if the tiny ones, you know, these ones, the Watchers, they have this boom, flashbang thing. So maybe you can't get blinded when you're wearing this one because of the cool face mask. I'm gonna do that again. The Terror of the Sun. Skill points and experience points. I did get all the skills, right? There's nothing more to unlock. So I'm guessing that's it for today, huh? Yep. Photo mode. Crane down. And yeah, let's go with a bigger field of view. And yeah, I don't know, maybe this, maybe a little bit more down. That's pretty cool. Heck yeah. Right there. Yeah, I'm gonna end it right here. This green outfit is here if you want to return to Shadow Karja territory. Yeah, disguised. Very smart. All right, I'm satisfied with this episode. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm guessing. I hope. You know. But if you're watching this on YouTube, I want to thank you so much for watching. And if you want to let me know you enjoyed this video, you know what to do with the like button.
Smash it!
Smash it! Pretty cool. But super awkward when you do it live. Always.